My beloved child, I see you in your struggles, in your weariness, and I understand the weight that presses upon your soul. I know there are moments when the burdens of your responsibilities seem too heavy to bear, when your heart is burdened with doubt, and your future is but a shadow of uncertainty. Yet, hear these words, for they are truth. I am your refuge, your strength, your unshakable rock in the storms of life. I am the ever-present help when your troubles overwhelm you, when the world seems to crush you with its demands. Never forget, I walk beside you, my hand ever near, guiding you through the darkest nights and the fiercest trials. No matter how high the mountains rise before you, no matter how vast the oceans of fear and sorrow may seem, know this, you are never alone. In every step you take, I am there, leading you, comforting you, strengthening you for the days to come. There will be times, my child, when you feel as though you have given all that you are, when the well of your strength runs dry, and you stand before the world, empty and depleted. You will question, perhaps in the quiet of your soul, whether you are truly capable of going on, whether you possess the strength to carry on the journey. But listen carefully, for I will speak the truth to your heart. You are more than capable, not because of your own power, but because I am with you. I am your strength, your wisdom, your peace. When the path is shrouded in confusion and doubt, I will be your clarity. When the world around you spins in chaos, I will be your calm. Lean on me, my precious one, for I will give you what you need in every moment, even when the world is loud with pain and sorrow. In those moments of brokenness, when your heart bleeds with grief, remember, I am near to the broken-hearted, and I save those crushed in spirit. There is no sorrow too deep for me to understand, no wound so severe that I do not feel it with you. When you weep, I weep. When your heart aches, I hold it in my arms. Your pain is not unnoticed, and though the world may seem silent in its cruelty, know that I am working in the depths of your heartache. The refining fire may burn, but it is not for naught. It is for your growth, for your strength, and for the deepening of your trust in me. Your suffering is not meaningless. It is a vessel through which I will pour my healing and restoration. Where there is brokenness, I will bring peace. Where there is mourning, I will bring joy. Trust in me, my child, for I am with you, even in your pain, and I will make all things new. I understand there are days when discouragement clouds your spirit, when the road seems endlessly long and weary, when the promises I have made to you seem like distant stars, hidden behind the veil of time. Yet do not be disheartened, my beloved, for I am faithful, and I have sworn that I will never leave you. The promises I have made to you, I will fulfill. Though the fulfillment may not come as quickly as you wish, know this, my timing is perfect. Even when you cannot see the end of the road, trust that I am leading you. The journey may be long and the waiting hard, but I will bring you to the place I have prepared for you. Keep trusting in me, and in due season, you will see how everything works together for your good. When life feels uncertain and your future is veiled in mist, hold fast to the truth that I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you, to give you hope, to bless you beyond your wildest imagination. You do not need to understand it all right now, nor do you need to see the road ahead with perfect clarity. What you need is to trust me. With every step of faith, you draw nearer to the promises I have placed before you. Even when the way seems unclear, I will show you the path. Trust in me, and I will lead you, step by step, through every trial, and you will find peace in the journey, even when the way is hard. There may be times when the road before you is steep, when the mountains before you rise like giants, when it feels as though the very earth itself is against you. But let me remind you, child of mine, no obstacle is too great for me. There is no challenge too mighty for my hand to overcome. I am greater than any foe you face, and I will make a way where there seems to be none. Hold fast to this truth, my beloved, for I will carry you through. Trust in my power, lean upon my wisdom, and you will see the world bend to my will. No obstacle is too great, no mountain too high, for I will bring you safely through, and in the end, you will stand victorious in my love. Hear this, my beloved child. Trust that I, the Almighty, fight for you, and I will bring forth the victory you so desperately seek, even when the world seems to stack its cruel odds against you. Know this, deep in your soul, that with me, all things are possible. Even when you feel weak, unworthy, or unable to face the trials that rise before you, understand this truth. Your worth is not defined by your circumstances, nor by the fleeting judgments of others. Your worth is defined by my love, a love that is boundless and eternal. You are the apple of my eye, crafted by my hands with a divine purpose, and I have equipped you with everything you need to fulfill the calling I have set before you. You are not small, you are not weak, you are more than enough. Do not listen to the lies of the enemy who whispers doubt into your ears. You are loved beyond measure, and you are destined for greatness. There will be times, my child, when the road ahead is shrouded in mist, when the future seems uncertain, when the weight of your journey feels unbearable. But remember this, I am the way, the truth, and the life. You do not walk this path alone. I walk with you. I lead you, I guide you, and I provide for you step by step. When the way forward is unclear, come to me, and I will give you wisdom. When you do not know what to do, trust that I will show you the path. I will never let you fall. When the weight of waiting feels unbearable, when you wonder why things are not unfolding as quickly as you hoped, trust in the perfect timing of your Father. Know this, in every season of waiting, I am preparing you for something greater. I am refining you, shaping your character, and aligning the pieces of your life for the moment I have ordained. Every pause, every delay, every trial has a purpose in my eternal plan. Waiting is not wasted time. Trust, my child, that I will bring forth the promises I have made to you in my perfect timing, and the fulfillment of those promises will be worth the wait. Fear, my beloved, has no place in your heart. In the moments when fear rises, when the unknown seems to swallow your peace, remember that I have given you a spirit of power, of love, and of a sound mind. Fear is but a shadow before my light. Speak my name, and watch it flee. Let the storm of fear within you be calmed, for I will replace it with peace that surpasses all understanding. You are more than a conqueror, because I am with you. No fear, no doubt, no challenge can separate you from my love. And when the world around you seems to crumble, when all seems lost, know that I am still on the throne, still sovereign, still in control. Nothing happens beyond my knowledge. Every trial you face, every hardship you endure, is an opportunity for me to reveal my power and my faithfulness. You may not see it, but I am working all things together for your good. I will bring beauty from the ashes. I will make something beautiful from every broken piece. Trust that my plans are far greater than what your eyes can perceive, and keep your heart anchored in me. In time, you will see my goodness unfold. There will be moments when life feels overwhelming, when the weight of the world presses upon your shoulders, when you feel as though you cannot take another step. But hear this, I am your ever-present help in times of trouble. You do not walk alone. I am with you, always, offering comfort, strength, and peace. When you are weak, I will be your strength. When you are weary, I will give you rest. Do not let the burdens of life weigh you down. Come to me, and I will lift you up. You may not always understand the path I have set before you, but trust that I am working behind the scenes, weaving together a plan that is full of hope and promise. Even when life feels uncertain, know that I am at work. I will never leave you, for you are my child, and my love for you is unshakable. There is nothing, no pain, no sorrow, no loss that can separate you from my love. So, my child, I call you to trust me. Keep your heart open to my love, and let it guide you. The road ahead may not always be smooth, but it will lead you to a place of peace, joy, and fulfillment, the place I have prepared for you. You are never alone, and you are always loved. Keep moving forward in faith, and I will bring you to the promised land of my eternal peace. I am the God who heals the brokenhearted, the God who restores what was lost, and the God who turns ashes into beauty. When all hope seems lost, I am near, and I am working, even when you cannot see it. Trust in me, and I will never let you go. Even when the path seems veiled in shadow, and the future lies beyond your sight, I urge you to hold fast to a truth greater than the limits of your understanding. My plan for you, though unseen, is perfect in its design. It is a plan crafted with your good in mind, a plan that promises a future of boundless hope. Trust, dear one, that the dreams I have placed deep within your heart, those desires that burn bright with the longing of your soul, shall come to fruition in my perfect time. They will rise up, not as faint whispers of what might have been, but as a living reality far more beautiful than you have dared to imagine. The world may try to cloud your vision, to tell you that you are not enough, that your dreams are impossible, that the storms of life have overpowered you. But I see you, child, not as the world sees you. I see the strength that pulses through your veins, the courage that stirs within your spirit. You are made in my image, and I have equipped you with all that is needed to rise above the storm. Your worth is not measured by the passing winds of circumstance, nor by the fleeting opinions of others. Your worth is defined by me, your Creator, and my love for you is steadfast, unshakable, and eternal. When fear comes, as it often does, knocking at the door of your heart, remember this: fear does not come from me. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power, of love, and of a sound mind. Do not let fear hold sway over your thoughts. Do not let it dictate your actions. Let my perfect love cast out that fear, and let faith be your guide. For when you walk in faith, even the fiercest winds and the tallest waves will be no match for the strength that flows from my hand. Keep your eyes fixed upon me, and I will lead you through the storm. No matter how high the waves rise, no matter how fiercely the winds may howl, I am your anchor. I will hold you steady. In times of weariness, when your spirit grows faint and your heart feels as though it cannot press on, I want you to remember, I am with you. I am the strength beneath your steps, the courage in your heart, the shelter in your storm. You are not alone, and you are not weak. In the darkest moments, when you feel you cannot go any further, I will carry you. You may think that you are small, but I have placed within you a mighty power, the strength to overcome, the courage to keep moving forward, and the grace to rise again when you fall. The obstacles you face are not greater than the power that dwells within you. I have already equipped you with all that you need to overcome them. When you are weary, lean upon me, for I will carry you through every trial, every tribulation. I know the fears that keep you awake at night, the questions that haunt your heart. Will things ever change? Will your dreams ever come true? Will peace and joy ever find their way to your soul? And to you, I answer with certainty. Yes. Yes, I have not forgotten you. Yes, I know every detail of your life. And I am working in the unseen, orchestrating everything for your good. Trust that I have already prepared a future for you, one filled with hope, with peace, with purpose. When doubt clouds your mind, look to me. Do not rely on your own understanding. You need not know the whole plan. All I ask of you is to trust me, to follow the path I have set before you, step by step. My plans are always for your good, and I will lead you exactly where you need to be. The dreams you hold within your heart are not impossible, for I am the God who makes the impossible possible. I place those dreams in you, and I will bring them to pass. They may not come as you expect, but I will fulfill every promise I have made to you. Be patient, my child, for the timing is not yours, but mine. Trust that when the time is right, everything will fall into place. Take my hand now and step into the fullness of the life I have prepared for you. Do not listen to the voices of defeat, the whispers that say you cannot succeed. Focus instead on my eternal promises, the whispers of hope that declare that all things are possible with me. Bow your head now, quiet your spirit, and open your heart fully to the wonders I have prepared for you. Dwell in the warmth of my presence, for I am your heavenly Father, and I delight in giving you every good and perfect gift. Are you ready, my child, to receive the blessings I hold before you? Take a moment now to thank me. Offer gratitude for the love, the salvation, the security, the protection, the comfort, the wisdom, the healing, and the countless other treasures I have bestowed upon you. As you do, new channels of grace will open before you, and my heavenly storehouses of abundance will pour forth upon your life. Invite me into the innermost chambers of your heart. Do not leave me as a distant thought, a fading whisper on the edges of your soul. I long to be the central guiding presence in your life, the one who animates each step you take. Open the doors of your heart, and let my holy name echo in the halls of your home. Speak it with the first light of dawn, and when the shadows fall at day's end. In doing so, you draw my kingdom closer, transforming your surroundings into a sanctuary of divine peace. Every word of praise, every promise you declare aloud, reshapes the very atmosphere around you, hiding your soul in the shelter of my unstoppable power. Let this truth descend upon you as the heavens themselves open wide, pouring forth an invitation to enter a season of radiant simplicity, where true tranquility reigns and unstoppable prosperity is your portion. No, my child, you walk not alone upon this path. Even when the road is rugged and the journey seems fraught with difficulty, my hand is upon you, guiding you each step, each breath. In moments when the weight of uncertainty clouds your heart, look unto me, for I will light the way. I will bring clarity to the fog, and I will illuminate your every step. Fear not the shadows that stretch ahead, for they are but fleeting illusions. Trust in the voice that whispers to your soul, for I shall lead you to the place I have prepared for you, to the life I have so lovingly ordained. I am the light in your darkness, the strength in your weakness, the unwavering presence that will never allow you to falter. If your eyes are fixed upon me, no obstacle can cause you to stumble, for in me you are more than you have yet come to know. The world may seek to deceive you with its lies, to make you doubt the power that resides within, but listen not to its murmurs. You are capable of more than you could ever imagine, for I, the Creator, dwell within you. The strength you need to press forward, to stand tall amidst the storm, I have placed within you, already, before you ever knew it. Even in your frailty, my power is made perfect. And when you feel the weight of your burdens unbearable, I will sustain you. In those moments when you feel as though you can no longer press on, when the weight of the world bears heavy upon your heart, remember this: giving up is not an option for you. I have equipped you, my beloved, to endure. I have fashioned you with the courage to rise again, with the strength to face every trial and to overcome every obstacle. Though the enemy will whisper lies, seeking to convince you that defeat is certain, know this: the truth is that you are victorious, you are more than a conqueror, and no weapon formed against you shall stand. Stand firm in this knowledge, my child, for it is the truth that will sustain you. I ask of you, trust me now. Release your fears, your anxieties, your doubts, for you were never meant to carry them alone. I am the one who will bear them for you, who will carry the weight of all that burdens your heart. Surrender them to me and find rest in my arms. In my embrace, you will walk in the freedom I have already won for you. Do not cling to the chains of your past, nor the fear that has held you captive, for I have already set you free. Walk now in that freedom, for I have great plans for you, my beloved child. The future I have prepared for you is filled with hope, with glory, and with divine purpose. Trust in my plan, trust in my timing, and trust in the depth of my love for you. Keep your eyes upon me, and I will lead you to the life I have ordained, one of joy, of peace, and of fulfillment beyond measure. Know that you are never alone in this journey. I will never leave you, for I am with you, and I will carry you through every trial, through every storm. Walk, my child, walk in faith, and you will witness the fulfillment of every promise I have made. I know, my beloved, that at times the weight of the world can seem too much to bear, and that the struggles of life can threaten to overwhelm you. But let this be your reminder. You are not alone in your weariness. I am with you, lifting you when you fall, strengthening you when you are weak. When you feel that you can go no further, I will carry you, and in your weakness, you will find my strength. Do not be swayed by the discouragement that surrounds you, nor the fear that seeks to hold you captive. Even in moments of uncertainty, trust that I am guiding you. I will never leave you without a way. Remember, my precious child, that your worth is not defined by your circumstances or by the opinions of others. You are precious in my sight, created in my image, and loved beyond measure. The world may try to tell you otherwise, but the truth remains. You are mine, and my plans for you are good. When the weight of life presses upon you, pause and remember that I am your refuge, your shelter, and your strength. I will never leave you to carry your burdens alone. When you are weary, I will give you rest. When you are weak, I will make you strong. Trust in me, for even when the road ahead is unclear, I am guiding your every step. Know this, my child, every trial you face is shaping you into the person I have created you to be. There is nothing wasted in my plan for you. Even in the darkest moments, I am working behind the scenes, molding you, refining you, preparing you for the future that I have promised. Do not grow weary, for I am with you always, and I will sustain you no matter the challenge. Let this be the truth that anchors you. You are not alone, and you will never be forsaken. In the midst of your trials, when the dreams you once held so close seem to drift far from your grasp, and the weight of your burdens grows too heavy to bear, remember this, my beloved. In your weakest moments, my strength is made perfect. When you feel your resolve faltering, when your spirit is torn by despair, and the path ahead appears shrouded in darkness, know that I will be there to lift you from the depths of weariness. You are never alone in this battle. My hand will steady you, my love will sustain you, and I will fill you with the courage to rise once more. Though the road may seem long and fraught with obstacles, though your prayers may feel unheard and your hopes seem delayed, trust in this one truth. Your cries do not fall on deaf ears, and I am at work, even when you cannot see my hand. I know the deepest longings of your heart, every tear that falls from your eyes, and every prayer whispered in the silence of the night. Even in the moments of greatest uncertainty, when the future seems veiled in fog, remember that I, the creator of the heavens and the earth, am preparing a way for you. My plans for you are good, and I will bring them to pass in my perfect timing. You may not yet understand the trials you face, nor the pain that seems to accompany your journey, but I am the master weaver, orchestrating all things for your good, even when it feels like you are wandering in the wilderness. My love for you is unwavering and eternal. It is not a love that depends on your actions, nor is it swayed by your circumstances. I love you because you are mine, and nothing, no hardship, no mistake, no trial, can separate you from my love. In every season, whether of joy or sorrow, I will walk with you, my child, guiding your steps, steadying your heart, and leading you to the place of peace, fulfillment, and purpose I have prepared for you. I invite you now, my precious one, to surrender your fears, your doubts, and your uncertainties to me. Place your trust in my sovereign hands, for I am the God who holds the universe in the palm of my hand, and I am the God who will lead you through the valleys and the mountains alike. The dreams I have placed within you are not too great for me. They are a part of the perfect plan I have set before you. When the world tells you that you are not enough, when others may cast doubt on your worth, remember, you are made in my image, and I have placed within you the potential for greatness. Though the path may be difficult and the way forward unclear, know that I will be with you. Every step, every moment, every breath. When you grow weary, I will give you rest. When the road is steep, I will provide the strength you need to climb. Trust in my promises, for I will fulfill every word I have spoken over your life. Your future is secure in my hands, and I will bring you to the place of victory, peace, and fulfillment that I have already prepared for you. You are my beloved child, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. My love for you is boundless and unchanging. It does not depend on your circumstances, on the world's approval, or even on your own understanding. I love you with an everlasting love, and I will lead you, step by step, to the life I have destined for you. Trust in me, my child, and watch as I fulfill every promise, bringing you through every trial, every challenge, and every moment of uncertainty. You are not alone, for I am with you now and always. Do not tremble in the face of the unknown, my beloved, for I am the Lord, the Almighty, the one who makes all things work in perfect harmony according to my will. There is no fear too great, no challenge too insurmountable, no burden too heavy for my hand to bear. Trust in my boundless power, for there is no task so vast, no mountain too high, and no dream too impossible that I cannot bring to fruition. Know that I, the Creator of the heavens and the earth, will open doors before you that no mortal can shut, and I will close the ones that do not serve the purpose I have ordained for you. My plans for you are filled with grace, and they are good beyond measure. I will guide you to a future that overflows with blessings, peace, and purpose. Though the path ahead may seem uncertain, take heart, for I am your constant guide. When the road stretches long and your steps falter, trust that I walk with you, leading you to where your heart longs to be. Continue in faith, hold fast to my promises, and you will witness the glorious fulfillment of all that I have spoken over your life. Do not despair, for the best is yet to come, and the breakthrough you seek draws near with every step you take. Stand firm, for I am with you, and I shall never fail you. Know that you are my precious child, and I will not forsake you, for I love you with an everlasting love. As you journey on, remember this: I'm always near, always guiding, always loving, never distant from you. You are my beloved, and nothing in this world will ever separate you from my care. The storms may rise, the trials may come, but know this: you are safe in my hands. I will carry you through every tempest and bring you to the place of rest that I have prepared for you. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and you will see how I will bring to life the dreams I have placed within your heart. Your future is secure in my hands, and I am able to do far more than you could ever ask or imagine. Do not let fear or doubt rob you of hope, for I will make a way where there seems to be no way. Trust in my promises, and watch as I turn your sorrow into joy, your trials into triumphs. The burdens you carry, the weight of your heart, the fears that shadow every step, I understand them all. I know the deep ache that stirs within you, the loneliness, the disappointments, the brokenness that sometimes feels like it will swallow you whole. But remember, my child, you are never alone. From the very moment of your creation, I have been with you, and I will never leave you. I see every tear, every quiet cry of the heart, every moment of pain that seems too much to bear. And I tell you now, your suffering is not in vain. Every hardship, every tear, every trial is shaping you, refining you, and making you more like the person I have destined you to become. Trust that in this season, I am preparing you for something far greater than you can imagine. You may sometimes feel as if your dreams are slipping away, as though your efforts are falling short, but take heart, my beloved. The dreams I have placed within you are not too grand for me. I am the one who birthed them in your heart, and I will be faithful to bring them to fruition in my perfect time. Do not allow doubt to steal your hope. The desires of your heart will be fulfilled, for I know them as I know the stars in the sky, and I will bring them to pass according to my will. Keep your gaze fixed upon me, and I will open doors you cannot even imagine, leading you to a future filled with light. When the future seems a mystery and your prayers feel unanswered, rest assured, my child, that I hear every word you utter. Though you may not always see it, I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating everything for your good. My timing is flawless, and I will answer according to my perfect will and purpose for your life. Never doubt my faithfulness, for I will fulfill every promise I have made to you. When the storms of life rage and the winds howl against you, remember this: I am your refuge and your strength, your shelter in the tempest. I will shield you from harm and guide you to the safety of my loving embrace. I calm the storm and speak peace to the troubled waters. You need not fear, for I am with you, and I will never leave you. I will give you the courage to face the fiercest trials, the strength to overcome every obstacle. Keep your eyes upon me, and I will lead you through the storm, and you shall emerge victorious. In times of weakness, when the battles seem too fierce and the road too long, remember, I am the one who gives strength to the weary. I will lift you up, and in my strength you will find the courage to press on. Even when you feel as though you have nothing left to give, I will sustain you with my grace. You are my beloved, and I will never abandon you. Keep walking forward in faith, for I am with you every step of the way, and your victory is assured. Your future is bathed in hope, and I will never fail you, my child. Never fail. Oh, my beloved child, when the weight of the world feels too much for your weary heart to bear, when the darkness seems endless and your spirit falters, know this: you are not abandoned. In your weakest hour, I will carry you with hands that are ever strong, ever tender, for I have called you by name, and you are mine. You need not struggle alone, for I am here, and in my presence, all things become possible. When the road ahead is steep and the winds of adversity blow fiercely against you, do not be dismayed, for I shall equip you with the strength to endure. You will not falter, for I will uphold you with my right hand. Trust in the power I have placed within you, for it is my power that will sustain you, and through it, every obstacle will be overcome. Your journey is not one of ease, yet it is the path I have ordained for you, and though it may be filled with trials, it is through these very trials that you will grow into the person I have created you to be. The storms you face are not to destroy you, but to refine you. Each hardship a stone laid upon the path that will bring you closer to the fulfillment of the life I have prepared for you. Trust in my plan, my child, and know that I am working all things together for your good. When the days are uncertain and your heart is heavy with doubt, remember, I know the beginning from the end. I am the Alpha and the Omega, and I hold your future within my hands. I will lead you step by step through the wilderness, and in due season, you shall arrive at the place of peace and rest I have prepared for you. You are not invisible to me, my beloved. When it seems as though no one sees your efforts, know that I see every tear, every moment of pain, every act of love, and every step of faith you take. You are never forgotten, for I have engraved you upon the palms of my hands. Your heart is known to me, and I walk with you through every season, every trial, every challenge that life brings. Trust in my love, and in my perfect timing, you shall see how I am working for you. When your strength fails, and the burdens you carry seem too heavy, I will lift you up. When you feel as though you cannot take another step, I will be your refuge, your shield, and your strength. My love for you is unshakable, and no matter the weight of the storm, my presence is with you, surrounding you with comfort and peace. Fear not, for I will never leave you or forsake you. I will carry you through the darkest valleys and lead you into the light of my victory. Do not fear the unknown, for I have already gone before you. The path you walk may seem unclear, but trust that I have already prepared the way. You do not need to have all the answers. You only need to trust that I am guiding you with a hand that is gentle yet mighty. When the future seems uncertain, rest in the knowledge that I hold it in my hands, and I will never let go. I will make the way clear before you, and you shall fulfill the purpose I have placed within your heart. So surrender to me, my child. Surrender your worries, your fears, your doubts, and know that I am with you, even to the end of the age. Your future is in my hands, and I will lead you to victory, to fulfillment, to peace. Keep your eyes fixed on me and trust in my promises, for I will bring you through every trial, every challenge, and every season of life. You are never alone, for I am with you, now and forevermore. And when the darkness presses in, when the road ahead is shrouded in mist, I will be your light. There is no shadow so deep that my love cannot reach, no storm so fierce that my peace cannot calm. You are my beloved, and I will carry you through it all. Trust in me, for I am your refuge, your strength, and your eternal companion. Oh, how fierce and unyielding is the love that I have for you, my beloved. It is a love so steadfast that no trial or storm can shake the foundation of your peace. When the winds of doubt blow fierce and the torrents of life seem beyond your strength to withstand, I am there, walking beside you, your constant companion and unwavering protector. In every moment of your journey, though the path may wind and twist in ways you cannot comprehend, know that I, the Almighty, am with you. You shall not walk alone, for I am your guide, your refuge, your strength. Though the road may not always seem clear, and you may falter in your uncertainty, I am here to direct your steps, to lead you forward when all seems lost. In those moments when your heart is heavy and your soul weary, lean upon me, and I will bear you up. Even in the darkest of nights, when you cannot see the dawn on the horizon, trust that I am guiding you toward a place of everlasting peace, a place where your soul will find rest and fulfillment. The challenges you face, the burdens you carry, though they may seem overwhelming, are not in vain. They are the very forge by which your character is refined, and the shaping of your soul is being wrought for the great purpose I have destined for you. When doubt creeps in, and you question your worth, remember this, my child. You are mine, created in my image, and I delight in you. Your worth is not determined by the shifting sands of circumstance, nor by the fleeting judgments of men. You are of infinite value to me, and within you I have placed my spirit, the very breath of life. Know this, there is no dream too vast, no goal too great, for I am the one who calls you. And when you place your trust in me, I will not fail you. Do not allow fear to steal your hope, nor the voice of doubt to quiet the truth that with me all things are possible. I am the one who sees the end from the beginning, and every promise I have spoken will surely come to pass. When the trials of life threaten to overwhelm you, remember that I am your strength. When your knees grow weak, I will make them firm. When your hands grow tired, I will give you rest. My love for you is unshakable, a love that will never let you fall. I will carry you through every storm, for when you are weak, I am strong. My grace is sufficient for you, and in your brokenness, my power is made perfect. I will not leave you to carry your burdens alone. Cast your cares upon me, for I care for you, and I will sustain you through every season. In those moments when you find yourself walking in darkness, when hope seems distant and the light of your spirit dimmed, trust me, my beloved, for I will bring you into the light. I will turn your mourning into dancing, your sorrow into joy, and the ashes of despair will be transformed into the beauty of hope. Though you may not understand the way, trust in me and know that I am working all things together for your good. The weight you carry is not forever, for I am preparing something glorious for you. The seeds sown in your life, though unseen, will one day blossom into a harvest of blessings beyond your imagination. Hold fast, my beloved, for though the road is hard, it is not without purpose. The trials you face are shaping you, purifying you, and preparing you for the abundant blessings I have promised you. Trust in my plan, for I am the one who makes all things beautiful in its time. Do not be discouraged by the struggles you face, for they are not forever. Your breakthrough is coming, and the path you walk is leading you toward a destiny that is filled with peace, purpose, and fulfillment. And when you grow weary, when the burden seems too great, know that I will renew your strength. You need not bear the weight alone. In your weakness I will be your strength. In your weariness I will be your rest. I am your refuge, your fortress, and in me you will find the courage to rise above every challenge, the peace that transcends understanding, and the strength to continue on. Trust in me, and know that I will bring you to the fullness of all I have promised. You are never alone, and I will carry you through it all. There will come moments in your life, my beloved, when the world seems to swallow your voice, when your heart cries out, and you wonder if I hear your prayer amid the deafening noise of existence. Know this, I am ever present, and I hear every whisper of your soul. I see the tears that stain your cheeks, each one precious to me, and I feel the weight of every sorrow you bear. My eyes are ever upon you, and my ears are attuned to every word you utter. I am the God who hears the cries of his children, the one who bends down to meet your every plea. Trust in this truth, for I shall answer you, though in my perfect and divine timing. Your prayers are never in vain. They rise before me like incense, and I will respond according to the purpose I have ordained for you. When the path seems too dark, and your faith feels like a flicker in a storm, remember this: even the tiniest seed of faith can move mountains. It is not the size of your faith that matters, but the strength of the one in whom you trust. I am with you always, and I will strengthen you. When you feel small, when doubt assails your spirit, know that I am the God who breathes life into your heart and courage into your soul. You are far more capable than you realize, for I am with you, equipping you to do all things. In your weakness my strength is made perfect. You will rise up, and through my power you will triumph over every trial, for I have already prepared a way for you. My beloved, you are never alone in this journey. I am beside you in every moment, through every joy and every sorrow. I will never leave you nor forsake you. My love for you is steadfast, and my promises are secure. Trust in me, and you will witness the fulfillment of every promise I have spoken over your life. Your future is certain, and I will guide you into a life overflowing with peace, joy, and purpose. Keep your gaze fixed upon me, and know that I will bring you through every storm, every challenge, and every difficulty. You are my child, my beloved, and I will lead you into the abundant life I have planned for you. Even when you cannot see the fruits of your labor, remember that I am working, even in the unseen. My ways are beyond your understanding, but they are always for your good. Trust in the process, for I will bring to fruition all that I have promised. Do not be disheartened when the answer seems delayed, for I assure you that the waiting is not in vain. What I have in store for you is worth every moment of patience. My promises are not empty words. They are truth, and they will come to pass in my perfect time. Know this, child of mine. You are not forgotten even when you feel abandoned. I'm right here, seeing your heartache, hearing your deepest cries. I will never leave you. I see the longing within you, and I will satisfy the desires of your heart. In every trial, in every moment of pain, I will be with you. I have promised to walk beside you through the darkest valleys and the brightest mountaintops. My promise is unbreakable, and I will never turn from you. Fear not, for I am your God, and in me you have nothing to fear. Do not let worry steal your peace or anxiety cloud your soul. You are my beloved, and I have already overcome the world. When fear rises up within you, speak my name and remember that I am near. You are not meant to carry the weight of this world alone. I am here, and I will give you the strength to overcome every obstacle. Each challenge you face is an opportunity for growth, a chance to be refined like gold in the fire. It is through trials that your character is forged, and through suffering, your faith is strengthened. I am not only working for your present, but I am preparing you for a future filled with hope. Trust, even in the darkest of moments, that I am working all things together for your good. Remember, your identity is not in your circumstances, your failures, or your fears. Your identity is found in me. I have called you my beloved, and I have equipped you for everything I have planned for you. When the enemy whispers lies into your heart, telling you that you are not enough, or that your dreams are too big, remember that I am the God of the impossible. Through Christ, you can do all things. There will be times when the road ahead seems uncertain, when the future feels distant, and the path is unclear. But know this, I am the one who holds your future in my hands. The plans I have for you are good, plans to prosper you, to give you a hope and a future. Though you cannot always see the road ahead, trust in my guidance. I am already there, preparing the way for you. Every step you take, though it may seem small, is part of the journey. I will lead you, step by step, into the future I have designed for you. Trust in my love, trust in my wisdom, and trust that I will guide you into the abundant life I have promised. The journey may seem long, and at times you may wonder if you will ever reach your destination. But know this, I am with you in every step. You are never lost, for I know the way. Trust in my perfect timing, and believe that every moment, every challenge, every delay is shaping you for the life I have prepared. The journey before you, my beloved child, is not merely a path to a destination, but a sacred unfolding, a divine becoming of the person I have crafted you to be. Each trial you face, every challenge that weighs upon you, is but a brushstroke in the masterpiece I am shaping. And as you place your trust in me, I will be there to strengthen you, to purify you, to draw you ever nearer to the person you are destined to become. There will come times, my child, when the weight of your worth feels uncertain, when you are gripped by doubts and the shadows of inadequacy loom heavy over your heart. But know this, beyond the veil of your fears, beyond the voices that speak lies, I declare to you, you are more than enough. You are my precious creation, my chosen one, and I have fashioned you with divine purpose. Your worth is not tethered to the fleeting judgments of this world or the fickle opinions of others. It is defined by my unfathomable love for you, a love that is constant, unyielding, and eternal, unwavering in its devotion. In my eyes, you are priceless, worthy of every good thing I have planned for your life. When the road grows dark and the weight of your burdens feels too great to bear, I want you to remember that you are never alone. I am your refuge, your strength, your ever-present help in times of trouble. Come, lay your worries at my feet, and I will carry them for you. When you are weary, lean upon me, and I will grant you rest for your soul. In moments of deepest anguish, when your strength falters and your hope seems but a distant star, remember my promise. I will never leave you, and I will never forsake you. No matter what storm may rage or how thick the shadows grow, you are not alone. My presence will never depart from you. The road may seem long and the waiting unbearable, my beloved, but trust in my perfect timing. I, the creator of the heavens and the earth, who set the stars in place and commanded the seas to know their boundaries, know the appointed moment for every purpose under heaven. Trust in my plan, even when the path ahead seems obscured, for I am working in ways you cannot yet perceive. Behind the veil of your present struggles, I am preparing you, refining you, like gold in the fire. Every delay, every detour, is but a part of my grand design. Be steadfast in faith, for in due season the harvest I have promised will be reaped, and you will step into the fullness of my blessings. I see the weariness in your heart, the weariness that comes when the burden seems unbearable, when the weight of the journey threatens to crush your spirit. Yet know this, every struggle, every moment of sorrow, is but temporary. You are being shaped by the hand of the divine, and what you perceive as hardship will become the vessel through which your beauty is revealed. Do not be defined by the mistakes of the past or the struggles of the present. You are my creation, intricately designed with purpose and destiny. The world may try to label you, to tell you that you are unworthy or unfit for greatness, but I have chosen you for something far beyond what this world can see. I have placed dreams in your heart, and they are not too large for me to fulfill. Trust in my work, even when the fruits of your labor seem unseen. For I am the one who makes all things beautiful in my time. When the world feels indifferent, when you feel misunderstood and unseen, I want you to know that I see you. I see your heart, your struggles, your deepest hopes, and your hidden fears. I have never turned my gaze from you, my child. When others may mock or doubt, know that I am with you, encouraging you, leading you onward. You are not alone in your dreams. Those dreams are my dreams for you, placed in your heart by my hand. Though the world may tell you to let go, I say to you, keep going. I will make a way where there seems to be none, for my love will always provide. And when you feel as if you cannot take another step, when your strength is but a flicker, remember this: you do not walk this road alone. I am your strength. In your weakness I am made strong. When you are at your lowest, I am there to carry you. My grace is sufficient, and in your frailty my power shines through. When you feel as though you are at the end of your rope, remember, my arms are wide, ready to hold you. Lean into me, for I will give you the power to endure, to persevere, and to rise above. Even when the road stretches endlessly before you, even when the weight seems never to lift, trust in my faithfulness. I am working behind the scenes, shaping all things for your good. You may not yet understand the path you walk, but I see the end from the beginning. The prayers you have whispered, the faith you have carried in your heart, are building something beautiful. In your questioning, I am there. You do not need to have all the answers today, for I hold your future in my hands. I am the one who has known you from the moment you were formed in the secret place. Trust in my heart for you, for it is always good. In times of weariness, when you feel you cannot go on, do not forget, I am the one who will carry you. Do not rely on your own strength, for I will provide all that you need. Trust in me, for my promises are sure, and my faithfulness will never fail. Remember, beloved, I hold you in the palm of my hand, carrying you gently, but with the strength of the ages, lifting you higher, even when you feel small and weary. Know this, there is never a moment when my strength is beyond your reach. You are never too weak, never too broken, to receive my power. I am always here, steadfast and unwavering, and I will never forsake you to face the trials of life alone. I see your heart, I know your sorrow, and I understand the deep ache of feeling lost, uncertain, or abandoned. There are seasons when the path ahead is shrouded in fog, when the weight of your struggles seems too great to bear. But take heart, for every step you take, though it may feel heavy, is a step toward the future I have prepared for you. You may not understand the winding road or the turns that lead you through dark valleys, but trust this. I see the grand design. I know the end from the beginning, and I am guiding you with perfect love and wisdom. Fear not, my child. You are not defined by the obstacles you face or by the moments when you stumble. You are not measured by your failures or your perceived inadequacies. You are mine, chosen by my hand, and I have called you for a purpose that no earthly circumstance can diminish. Your worth is not written in the pages of your struggles, but in the eternal truth of my love for you. I have placed within you all that you need to rise and flourish. Strength, wisdom, grace, they are yours, for I have equipped you with all you require to fulfill the destiny I have ordained for you. Trust in my ways, for I am working in your life even when you cannot see it. Nothing is impossible for me. In moments when doubt creeps in and you question the path you walk, remember that each step you take with me is not in vain. You may not yet see the fullness of my plan, but you are moving ever forward toward a place of peace, a place of purpose. I am not only with you in the moments of triumph, but I am beside you in every hardship, in every trial. It is in these moments of struggle that I am refining your heart, shaping your faith, and preparing you for the unimaginable blessings I have in store. Know this, your journey will not always be marked by smooth and straight paths, but by growth, by transformation, by a deeper understanding of who you are and who I am. When the weight of the world presses in, when your heart feels broken, when the future seems uncertain, trust that I am working behind the scenes. Every trial you face is an opportunity for your soul to stretch, to become stronger, to grow into the fullness of who you were meant to be. Even in the darkest moments, I am with you, guiding you, teaching you, leading you toward greater things. Trust my perfect timing, my infinite wisdom. I know what is best for you, and I will bring you through every storm, through every trial, stronger, wiser, and more equipped for what lies ahead. When you grow weary, when you feel like your efforts are in vain, remember that I am not finished with you. Every prayer you have whispered, every tear you have shed, every step of faith you have taken is not lost. It is part of a greater story. I am preparing you for a future beyond what you could ever imagine. Your present circumstances are not the final word. Your future is being shaped by my hand, and it is a future of hope, of beauty, of blessings untold. You are not alone, beloved. You are never alone. You are surrounded by my love, my grace, my protection. When the world overwhelms you, come to me, and I will give you peace that passes all understanding. When you feel weak, I will renew your strength. When you feel lost, I will guide you with clarity and truth. Lean not on your own understanding, for my wisdom is beyond measure. I will make your path straight, and I will lead you to the place I have called you to be. You are precious in my sight, and I will never leave you. I will never abandon you to face the trials of life alone. I am with you, always. I will go to great lengths to protect you, to guard your heart, to see that you fulfill the purpose I have placed within you. Your value is not found in the opinions of the world, nor in the circumstances you face. Your value is found in me, in the love I have poured out upon you, in the unique and beautiful purpose I have designed for your life. When fear threatens to overtake your heart, when doubt seeks to cloud your vision, remember who I am. I am your refuge and your strength, your ever-present help in times of trouble. You need not fear, for I am with you. I will fight for you. I will give you peace in the storm. I will provide all that you need, for my promises are unbreakable. Take a deep breath, my child. Let go of the worry, the tension, the fears that weigh you down. Rest in the assurance that I am in control, that nothing in your life can surprise me. Trust that I am unfolding my plan, a plan that is good, a plan that is perfect, a plan that will bring you to a place of peace and joy beyond what you can imagine. You are mine, and I will never let you go. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the one who knows the beginning from the end, and I walk beside you, my child, through every shadowed valley and every bright hilltop. Know this: the trials you face, the struggles you endure, these are but stepping stones, placed with loving purpose on the path I have already prepared for you. Though at times your prayers may seem to vanish into silence, and your dreams may appear to fade into the distant horizon, trust in me. I hear every whisper of your heart, every tear that falls in the quiet of the night. I see you, truly see you, and the desires I have placed deep within you will be fulfilled in the perfect moment I have chosen. My child, I have already begun to weave all the threads of your life together in ways that you cannot yet comprehend, preparing you for a future filled with blessings far beyond what you could imagine. The waiting, though long at times, is not wasted. Each moment of uncertainty, each season of silence, is a time of divine preparation. In the furnace of this waiting, you are being refined, shaped, strengthened for the glory that awaits you. Do not be dismayed by the battles that rage within your heart, the inner turmoil, the pain of feeling misunderstood, for these are not the end of your story. They are but part of the divine process that is molding you into the person I have always destined you to be. Every trial, every hardship, every tear you shed is a stepping stone, leading you closer to something greater than you can see. Do not let your circumstances dictate who you are. You are not defined by your struggles, nor by the weight of the world's judgments. You are my beloved child, and your identity is found in me alone. I know the deepest longings of your heart, the dreams you hold, the hopes that stir your soul. I place them there. Trust in the truth that they will come to pass, though they may not unfold in the way you expect, or on the timeline you desire. But rest assured, my child, I am always working for your good. The journey may seem long, and at times you may feel as though you are trapped in a season of stillness, but know that I am preparing you, equipping you, for a blessing that is beyond your understanding. I am a God who delights in blessing his children. I long to see you prosper, not just in your earthly endeavors, but in your spirit, in your heart, in your body, in your soul. I will provide for every need, and I will fill your life with peace, with joy, and with fulfillment. Trust in my perfect timing, for it is always right. Even when it seems as though nothing is happening, I am working behind the veil, arranging everything in the fullness of time. I promise you, my child, that I will never fail you. Know this: you are stronger than you realize. Already you have overcome so much. The battles you have fought, the storms you have weathered, have not broken you. They have made you strong, refined your spirit, sharpened your resolve. Though you may not yet see it, you are growing, changing, becoming the person I have called you to be. You are not defeated, you are victorious. And from every trial, you will rise, strengthened, purified, and more radiant than before. I am with you, always. When the weight of the world threatens to overwhelm you, remember that I am your refuge. Come to me, and I will give you rest. I will restore your soul, replenish your spirit, and fill you with a peace that surpasses understanding. You do not carry these burdens alone. Lay them at my feet, and I will take care of them. You are deeply loved, never forsaken, and held close in the palm of my hand. Hear now, my beloved, as I speak to you from the very depths of my heart. I, the Lord your God, the one who knows the innermost secrets of your soul, the one who formed you from the dust and breathed life into your spirit before the first beat of your heart, call you to listen. I am the one who sees your every sorrow, who understands the weight of your burdens, who witnesses your silent tears as they fall in the shadows where no eye but mine can see. I know the hidden battles you fight, the desires that stir within you but remain unspoken, and I hear the cry of your spirit even when your lips remain silent. You, my precious one, have waited long. But behold, this very week I shall fulfill what you have sought with your heart. Just as surely as the night gives way to the morning, I will bring the answer you have longed for into your hands. Let this promise take root in you, stirring a holy anticipation within your heart that refuses to be silenced. Bring to me your sadness, the burdens that have held you captive, the weariness that has clouded your vision. Do not cling to these any longer. Release them into my hands, and I shall pour into you a peace that transcends all understanding. Feel my presence now, filling your heart, flooding it with a quiet certainty that I am moving on your behalf. By the power of my blood, poured out in love and in victory, I make all things possible. Every attack the enemy has crafted against you is rendered powerless. There is no force, no spell, no evil scheme that can break through the fortress of my love that surrounds you. Those who seek to harm you will fall into the very traps they have set for you. They cannot touch you, for I have made you unbreakable through my spirit. Mark these words well, for I require of you your cooperation, your earnest seeking of my face. Promise me that when the morning comes, you will not hesitate to come before me. Promise that you will rise with hunger in your heart for my word, ready to feast upon the truth that brings freedom. Let your ears be open to my voice as I speak life into your soul. Let nothing distract you, no matter the chaos the world may try to place before your eyes. Call to mind my name, and remember who it is that lifts you above the mire. I desire your success, my child, for I did not create you to crawl in the dust of despair, but to walk boldly, head held high, with confidence that I am paving the road to your victory. Hear my words now, as I plant seeds of wisdom in the fertile soil of your heart, as I inscribe my truth upon the tablets of your mind. Let these words take root and grow within you, shaping your character, guiding your steps, refining your spirit. I am preparing you for greatness. I am preparing you to claim the blessings I have long reserved for you. Even though you may not fully comprehend it now, let these words settle deep within your spirit. If confusion arises, return to the beginning of this message and listen again with fresh ears. For I am near, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. This promise I speak is not just truth, it is unstoppable, for my word does not return void. When conflicts rise and doubt seeks to cloud your mind, remember my words. The enemy may try to shake your faith, to sow confusion in your heart, but I have come to bring you abundant life and resounding victory. I will be your shield, your fortress, protecting you with a love that will never fail. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and no fear can stand in the light of my presence. All I ask in return is that your heart be surrendered, your loyalty unwavering, your obedience steadfast. Let your faithfulness be constant day after day as you choose to draw near to me, to seek my face rather than wander away. Hear me now, my beloved. I speak directly to you. I am the Lord, your God, eternal, unchanging, and always near. Even now, as you take my words into your mind, feel the current of my presence flowing through you, warming every corner of your being, testifying that you are precious in my sight. Be attentive, for I am speaking to you, and I will never stop calling you close. I know the deepest secrets of your heart, every fleeting whisper that stirs within your soul, each tear that falls unseen by the world. And to you I say today, with an eternal voice that echoes through the ages, I love you with a boundless, unchanging love, a love that cannot be contained or measured. I enfold you in the protection of my Holy Spirit, surrounding you with armies of heaven, and I pour out all the strength I possess to guard you, to shield you from the schemes of darkness that seek to bind you. Should you long to walk boldly toward the victory I have set before you, then stand firm on the promises I have made to you, for they are as sure as the stars in the sky. Embrace them with your whole heart, without doubt, and you will see how fear, that ancient foe, loses its grip upon you. Those trials which once seemed insurmountable will diminish before your eyes, as though they were but shadows in the light of my truth. And within you, you will discover a courage, a strength you did not know you possessed, because I have already placed it deep within you from the very beginning. Hear me now, you are not weak, you are mighty. You are filled with insight, compassion, and an unwavering steadfastness. You are good, and your heart is honorable. You belong to me, chosen before the foundation of the world itself, and the enemy trembles when he sees you rise, when he witnesses you standing firmly upon my words, when he sees your will bent to mine, pushing forward in obedience. Do not let your heart be troubled or your mind swayed by the lies of this world. Your life is no accident, no random happenstance. You were formed with purpose, with a divine intention. I have declared it over and over. You are beloved, you are a conqueror, chosen to rise above the ashes of this world, triumphant in all that you do when guided by my truth. Have you not cried out to me in moments of desperation, of uncertainty, of pain? Know this, I have heard you. Your prayers have reached my throne, and now I extend my hand to lift you up, to draw you from the shadows and into the brilliance of my light. Indeed, you stand on sacred ground now, at the very threshold of my presence, where my help flows like a quiet, life-giving river. I treasure those moments you spend with me, in the stillness of your secret place, where the world cannot see, where you yield your soul to me in a simple act of trust. That trust, that surrender, empowers me to place a sword in your hand, spiritual, mighty, and sharp. I command you now, face your battles with no hesitation, no fear. Do not let your knees tremble beneath you. Do not let anxiety swirl within your mind like a storm. Though the enemy may roar, strut, and bluster, as though he commands legions of forces, know this: he cannot deliver on his promises. His threats are empty. His words are hollow. He weaves illusions, shadows meant to frighten and deceive, to lead the unwary astray. He thrives in the darkness, in the deceit of division, in sowing hatred and confusion. He feeds on the pride of those too weary, too proud to seek my truth. But know this, my child, he cannot prevail where my light shines. The enemy may bark, but he cannot bite. He may threaten, but he cannot strike with any true power. His weapons are but shadows and lies, insubstantial and fleeting, not truth, not light. Do not underestimate him, for he is cunning, but he is powerless before you. When you are clothed in the armor I provide, when you anchor your heart in the truth I speak to you today. Refuse to harbor bitterness, hatred, or slander upon your tongue. Let not suspicion or malice take root in your thoughts. Do not waste your breath on insults or accusations that serve no purpose but to wound. Guard your soul as a warrior guards a precious treasure, for you are a treasure in my sight. There are those who may flatter you with kind words, but their hearts may seek to rob you of hope. Others may offer sweet promises, only to betray you when your strength runs low. Trust no mortal who refuses to acknowledge my sovereignty, for they cannot give you what only I can bestow. The world will fail you, but I, your God, your Creator, your everlasting Father, will never turn my face away from you. My love is a fountain that flows eternally, and my protection is a fortress that no enemy can breach. As the night falls, I will cover you with my presence, and you will rest in safety, free from the torment of fearful dreams and anxious thoughts. And when the morning comes, you will rise, renewed in peace, strengthened in purpose. For I have watched over you, even when the storms raged outside and the voices of confusion threatened to drown you. You are not alone. I am with you always, guiding you, guarding you, and lifting you up to places of glory you cannot yet imagine. My love for you is steadfast, and nothing will ever separate you from it. Cry out for attention and know this. Within the shelter of my embrace, you shall remain unwavering, for the truth I offer is eternal, and the strength to hold it fast is found in me. Let my voice be your compass, guiding you with unerring wisdom. Let my counsel be the foundation upon which every ambition is built. Let my love infuse every word you speak, every breath you take, coloring your every interaction with light and grace. In this way, watch as the chains of discouragement crumble away. Watch as the lies of the enemy shatter into nothingness like brittle glass, and watch as a holy confidence rises from within you, driving you forward along the path I have ordained for you. You are my precious child, and in this very moment, I desire for you to feel the shield of my presence surrounding you like the wings of a mighty eagle, spreading wide above your head, a fortress against the darkness. No enemy, no power of hell can breach the fortress of my love. The blood I shed for you in perfect love is the armor that protects you, impenetrable, unshakable. No curse, no incantation, no whisper of malice has the power to harm you, for I have sealed you with my promise, and it cannot be undone. The powers of darkness cannot defeat you, for you have found rest in me. Now, raise your voice. Let the cry of your heart be heard, a passionate declaration of your unwavering love for me. Speak with every fiber of your being. Declare with every ounce of strength the truth that lives within you. Write it down, speak it aloud, shout it to the heavens, for when you proclaim your devotion, you forge chains of faith, strong and unbreakable, chains the enemy cannot shatter. The blood of Christ holds within it power that is beyond measure, greater than any storm that may rage around you. Trust that I will move heaven and earth to honor my word in your life, to see you through every trial, to calm every fear, and to nurture every dream I have planted within you. Wait with expectancy, for I am coming to fulfill my promises. Let joy arise within your spirit, for my plans for you are filled with hope, and the future I have prepared will not fail you. Cast off all worry. Let it dissolve like mist in the warmth of my presence. A strengthening wind is blowing. Feel it, filling your lungs, renewing your mind, lifting your heart. Today is the day to close the chapters of yesterday, to sever the cords of pain and confusion that have held you captive. The burdens you once carried have no claim upon you anymore, for I have declared the end of your suffering, and my word never returns void. Believe this, you are no longer bound by the hands of those who sought to harm you. Let them fall away like dead leaves, drifting to the ground, making space for the fresh growth I am bringing forth. Just days ago, your soul wandered through a fog of sadness, unsure of your worth, uncertain of your path. But know this, I was there beside you, holding you steady even when you could not feel my hand. I whispered to your heart, guiding you through the storm. Though it seemed you walked alone, it was my strength that sustained you. I do not stand in judgment of your past mistakes, nor do I point fingers at your failings. Instead, I offer forgiveness, a precious gift wrapped in grace, tied with the ribbon of mercy. Take it and let it settle deeply in your heart. From this day forward, walk not in arrogant pride, but in the humble assurance of your identity in me. Lift your head not in defiance, but in gentle confidence, for you are my beloved. Let the scorn of those who mock you fade like the shifting sands beneath your feet, for their opinions matter not. Your worth is not defined by their approval. Keep moving forward, step by patient step, propelled by the courage I have placed within you, by the unwavering trust that draws me closer. Have I not already proven myself to you? Have you not witnessed glimpses of my power, seen how I have moved on your behalf? Now wait with steadfast heart. Let faith be the soil in which my promises take root, and soon you shall harvest joy beyond measure. Do not shy away when my blessings arrive. Open your arms wide and receive them with gratitude, allowing them to fill your life with color and vibrancy. In the days to come, doors that once seemed sealed will swing open before you, and happiness, like a beam of divine light, will flood your home. The tension that once gripped your heart will vanish, and you will walk in peace. But beware, my child, for I ask of you constancy. Do not retreat into old habits, nor slide into a faith that flickers only when it is convenient. I long for a faith that endures, a faith that does not crumble under the weight of delay or trial. Resist the temptation to let discouragement take root when you do not see instant results. Do not let weeks pass and my promises fade from your mind. You are not expected to be flawless, but remember who created you. I, the Lord your God, formed you with great care and set you apart so that you might know me intimately, so that your prayers might pierce the heavens like arrows and bring down miracles. Every victory I have lined up for you depends on this unwavering trust. Hold fast to it, for I am with you always. Hear me, beloved, for I extend to you now the grace, forgiveness, and favor that are yours by divine right. Take them freely without a second thought, for they are not mere gifts. They are the very essence of my love, unchanging and everlasting. I have never ceased to love you, not once, even in your moments of despair, when you felt undeserving, abandoned, lost in the shadows of your own doubts. Know this, even in your darkest hours, I was preparing for you a glory so magnificent that it will unfold before your very eyes. I have not forgotten you. I have been at work behind the veil of your understanding, weaving blessings into your life, crafting a future of splendor, filled with my grace. Now rise up, for I am the Lord who lifts you from the dust, who tenderly dries your tears, who fortifies your courage in the face of all that would seek to undo you. I am the one who casts out fear and doubt with a word, who fills your heart with an unshakable peace. Do not be afraid, for my love will never abandon you. It is an eternal refuge, and nothing in all creation can separate you from it. In the stillness of this moment, settle into the warmth of my presence. Know that you stand on the threshold of a destiny I have laid before you, a path illuminated by my light. Walk it with faith, with devotion, with an open heart that is ready to receive the wonders I have yet to reveal. Listen, my precious child, and let my words sink deep into your soul. I am your God, your protector, your ever-present guide, and the shelter from every storm. As you hear these words now, understand this. When the message ends, you are not to return to a life of fear, nor should you linger in worry, for I am with you. Continue the work I have given you to do. Even when you cannot see how the pieces fit into the grand design I have orchestrated for you, trust that I hold all things in my hand. Do not run ahead in haste, searching for solutions of your own making. Let not impatience fray the threads of hope that I have woven into your heart. Be patient. Yes, patient. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but in the silence, in the stillness, I am working. Trust the quiet. Trust the pauses, for in them I will move. Wait for the nudge of my spirit, that unmistakable whisper that will guide your steps. Keep your heart awake, your faith ever strong, and listen to the whispers of my voice, gentle as the breeze, calling you to follow me. Open my word, Let it ignite within you a fire that will burn through all darkness. Kneel before me in prayer. Speak your heart openly. Pour out your dreams, your fears, your confessions, and I will answer. When you give me your heart, all that you are, I will move with power. A power that will break chains, topple walls, and roll away the heaviest stones that have blocked your way. I see the burdens you carry, the wounds that have scarred your spirit. I know the obstacles that have stood in your path, the jagged rocks that have pierced your peace. But listen now. I am removing the stones that have caused you to stumble. I am crumbling the walls that have kept you from seeing the horizon I have prepared for you. I am reaching into the deepest, darkest corners of your past, cutting through every cruel bond that has held you captive. The weight that has crushed your soul, the pain that has threatened to overwhelm you, I am lifting it from you. You have felt the storms of life battering your heart, the fierce winds pushing you toward despair, the waves threatening to capsize your fragile boat. The darkness has seemed unrelenting, the clouds of sorrow and loss so heavy that you feared they would never part. But this day, I come as the divine liberator. I breathe my holy breath into the tempest, and I command the waves to be still. The winds will cease, the clouds of fear and doubt will scatter, and my peace will reign in your heart. Know this, my words are not empty. They are filled with life, with power, and with the promise of 1,000 new beginnings. Within them lie the seeds of miracles, waiting to take root in the fertile soil of your faith. Your heart has longed for change. Your soul has cried out for a chance to rebuild. I have heard you. And yet, I must tell you this. Do not hear these words and then return to a life of disbelief. Do not nod politely and walk away unchanged. This is not a moment for fleeting sentiment, but for lasting transformation. This is the hour of steadfastness, the time to cling to the truth I have revealed. Do not let it slip through your fingers. Nourish your soul with my word, with the sweetness of heaven's honey that will turn your bitter seasons into joy. Let my truth settle on your tongue like a healing balm. I have placed lessons in your life, teachings that have come through trials, prayers that have stirred your heart, and scriptures that have awakened your hope. Now, it is time to live them. Live boldly, live faithfully. Let this be the year you step forward with courage, living out every principle you hold dear. I will be with you at the break of dawn, gently reminding you of these promises as the light of a new day fills your eyes. Hold fast to my love, for I am with you, now and always. In the quiet hush of morning, seek me with all your heart, and you will sense my presence drawing near, for I am always near to those who listen attentively to my call. In the stillness before the clamor of the day rises up, I am there, waiting to be found. When your eyes cannot perceive me in the circumstances that surround you, look deeper still, into the wellspring of faith I have placed within you. Reach out for me in prayer, for I stand closer to you than your next breath, more accessible than you dare to dream. I am not far off, nor am I hidden beyond your grasp. My nearness is a sacred truth, one that can steady your soul when the world around you trembles, when everything else shifts and falls apart. Even now, as you read these words, feel the change in the atmosphere. The weight of your anxiety begins to lift. The shadows that once threatened to overwhelm you recede into the corners of the earth. A gentle peace settles over you like a blanket, wrapping your heart in a quiet assurance. This, my child, is the work of my hand. I am preparing you for what lies ahead, for seasons filled with new opportunities, open doors, and uncharted horizons. The obstacles that once towered over you, casting their long shadows, now shrink beneath the brilliance of my promise. The storms that raged in fury are now stilled at the sound of my voice. Now, take courage, my child. Step forward with obedience and without hesitation. Move through your day with the calm assurance that my promises will guide you, that my voice will shape your thoughts, and my Spirit will direct every step you take. Should doubts creep in, remember my faithfulness. Should fear attempt to rise up again, dismiss it with the memory of the strength I have given you. Hold fast to me. I am your God, and you are never alone. As you walk through life, you will come to trust me more deeply, to love me more fully, and to find me wherever your journey leads. I have watched your every step, heard your whispered prayers, and seen the silent tears that fall in the night. Even now, as you read these words, I draw closer to you, leaning in to hear the deepest cries of your heart. You carry with you desires hidden in the depths of your soul, dreams that tremble with hope. Know this, these longings have not escaped my notice. I am committed to fulfilling them, to bringing to pass the breakthroughs you have long cried out for. But understand this, my child. If you truly yearn to see wonders unfold before your eyes, if you seek to witness the supernatural in your life this very year, then heed my call. Give me your heart without reservation. Entrust the reins of your life to my hands, and live as I have called you to live, justly, rightly, in a way that pleases me. Listen closely when I speak to you in the quiet moments of your day, in the words of the Scriptures, and in the stillness of prayer. Be alert to my signals, for I will guide you. You will know it deep in your spirit when I speak. Trust me enough to move when I say move and to wait when I say wait. Mighty changes are coming into your life, changes I have foretold, ready to erupt like a storm into your existence. The promises I whispered over you in the past will not remain forever on the distant horizon. Soon, you will witness them breaking forth in your life in ways you never dreamed possible. The debts that once chained you, weighing you down like heavy iron, will fall away. Strength and provision will be given to you, and you will rise from your place of weariness, empowered to face the tasks I have set before you. No longer will you complain or falter. Press forward with unwavering faith, and watch as the road opens before you, as the doors you thought sealed forever swing wide with my mighty hand. Your faith, like a key, will unlock what was once locked. Imagine now the massive stone that once blocked your path, gone, removed by my word, my command. Do not fear, my child, but march forward. Let not discouragement find a home in your heart. I am with you always, and my presence will illuminate your path. It will flood you with guidance, comfort, and courage, lighting your way as you walk. The days of bitterness, of darkness and struggle are drawing to a close. A new dawn, the dawn of relief and abundance, is already painting the edges of your sky with light. When blessings begin to fall upon you like rain, remember that they come from my hand, propelled by the force of my boundless love. In the seasons when you wandered through deserts of loneliness and confusion, when you thirsted for direction, I was your wellspring. I saw the attacks, the doubts, the trials, and the disdain you faced. The fervent flame of your faith may have flickered under relentless winds, but today, I breathe new life into those dying embers. Return to the path of trust. Return to the center of my will. Saturate your mind once more with the power of my word. Let it anchor your soul so that when the abundance comes, you will remember where it comes from. Keep calling upon my name, even when the silence feels heavy. For there is a realm you cannot see with your natural eyes, a battle raging in the unseen world where angels fight for your future. As you persevere in prayer, you join ranks with them. Yes, I will bless you. Oh, how I will bless you. But know that the road to victory requires persistence. Do not think victory comes without struggle. Let your faith be the sword that cuts through every snare. Let your persistence be the shield that guards you against every doubt. Let your consistency be the banner that proclaims your loyalty. And let your perseverance in prayer be the unshakable foundation beneath your feet. Seek me, my child, by day and by night, for I am always near. In the quiet stillness that precedes the dawn, when the world is yet to stir, there lies a sacred moment. an altar of encounter where heaven meets earth. The season is turning, and as I cast my gaze across the vast expanse, my heart is stirred by those souls who wear the mantle of courage and humility. You, chosen ones, I will use as vessels to carry hope to the hopeless, to break the bread of compassion for the hungry, to clothe the naked in kindness, and to soothe the aching hearts that walk in sorrow. You shall be my channel of healing, my emissary of mercy, and as you pour out these blessings, you shall find yourselves overwhelmed with favor and grace beyond anything you could ever fathom. The era of miracles that awaits you calls you to rise, to stand tall, and to cast off the weight that has burdened your soul. Let go of the old grudges that bind you, the guilt that shackles your heart, and the crippling doubts that hold your spirit captive. Seek my face, and let your eyes be filled with the glory of my presence, until your faith burns brightly, like a torch lighting the darkness of this world. Know this, I see you, beloved. I see the tangled knots of your life, those struggles that you cannot untangle on your own. I see the weight that presses upon your chest, the invisible burdens that steal your peace, and I have heard the cries that rise from the depths of your spirit, pleading for direction, for comfort, for the answers you seek. And here I am, answering you now. Do not tremble with fear any longer, for this very day you will witness my hand moving in your life, a divine intervention that will bring forth a reversal of all that has held you captive. I will reveal the next steps to you, and I will show you what must be left behind. I will guide you on the road laden with purpose, a path that I have prepared for you with care, prepared for you. Though your life has been marred by deep wounds, I am at work, breathing new life into every corner of your reality. Where once stagnation held sway, new growth shall burst forth. Where confusion reigned, clarity shall settle like dew upon the morning grass. Where despair had planted its roots, hope shall rise, like the first light of day breaking the darkness. I am here. I am at work. I am unshaken, steadfast in my commitment to you. Turn your eyes to me, open your ears to my voice, and let your heart be filled with the expectancy of all that is to come. Miracles are advancing toward you, relentless and unstoppable, like a mighty tide that cannot be turned back. Every tear you have shed, every loss you have endured, every treasure that was ripped from your hands, I have seen it all. I, the Lord, the one who holds time and destiny in the palm of my hand, declare to you this day, everything that was stolen, everything that slipped from your grasp, shall be returned to you. But not as it was, oh no. It shall be restored, enriched, and multiplied beyond your imagining. What once crumbled into dust before your eyes shall now be rebuilt, a palace of promise, strong and glorious. I will breathe upon your life, sending forth a wind of restoration so mighty that it will sweep away every hindrance, yet so gentle that it will settle every fear within you. Do not doubt this wind, for it carries blessings wrapped in my eternal love. These are not mere words, but living truths that spring forth from my throne, truths that will stand when all else fades away. The chaotic season you have endured will not last. I am bringing order to every area of your life, putting all things into perfect alignment. Where anxiety once held sway, I will plant peace. Where confusion made your path unclear, I will lay a straight and shining road before you. Do not stir the ashes of your past. I, the Almighty, do not even recall your mistakes. Do not worry about your future. It is already secure in my capable hands. All I ask of you is that you focus on the here and now, the present moment. For I am doing a new thing in your life, even now. Feel the shift in the atmosphere, for my spirit moves in this very instant. Your story is changing, and you will soon witness miracles so breathtaking, so astounding, that your very soul will tremble in awe. Your circumstances will bend to my will. Even as you listen to these words, solutions are taking shape, answers are drawing near, and breakthroughs are bursting forth like fruit ripe for the harvest. Lift your head high, for you are not abandoned. You are chosen. Open your heart to the flood of my love, and welcome the streams of divine wisdom that I pour over you. Let your posture be one of humility and gratitude, for it is this very spirit that sets you apart as a vessel of my grace. When fear knocks at your door, remember that I am the source of all truth, and in my truth there is no room for lies, no place for terror. My promise is this: I will heal you, body, mind, and spirit. I will mend the wounds that time and sorrow have carved into your soul. Illness will yield to the authority of my word, and sadness will flee at the sound of my name. I am replacing your pain with joy, joy so deep, so profound, that it cannot be contained. Today I bind up every broken piece of your life, restoring the tapestry of your soul with a beauty greater than before. But know this, my beloved, this journey requires faith. Faith that sees beyond the limits of your eyes. Faith that dares to trust my promises, even when the horizon looks dark. If mountains rise up before you, see by faith the heavenly armies that march beside you, ready to tear down every wall of opposition. If bad news seeks to anchor your heart in despair, let my spirit lift your gaze to the coming dawn. For your best years are not behind you, but ahead. You will not remain in pieces. You will not be defeated, nor condemned to failure. You are destined to live with holy vitality, singing songs of praise that will echo through the corridors of eternity. You will dance again, filled with new life, and you will testify to all who will listen that my love has not only given you a second chance, but an endless supply of new beginnings. Fix your gaze and do not turn back, for the past is no longer a chain that binds you. I stand before you now and forever, leading you along a path of new beginnings, where blessings flow freely into the depths of your soul and into every corner of your life. Trust in me, for I speak only truth. Your prayers have ascended to the heavens, each one a fragrant offering I have received. Rest assured, the answer is already on its way, carried upon the wings of the divine. But prepare your heart, steady your soul, and strengthen your faith, for the journey is at hand. I shall move the mountains, heal the sick, and silence every force that dares rise against my purpose for you. Clothe yourself in gratitude, wear humility like a crown upon your head. For in my presence, you must learn to walk by faith, to listen for my voice above the roar of life's storms. If a battle seems before you, know this: the victory is already secured. If legions of darkness assemble, witness how I surround you with my legions of light, each one a mighty warrior whose strength overwhelms every threat. Should discouragement knock upon your door, let my words resound in your heart. This is not the end of your story. You will never stand alone. When the night is at its deepest, and the world seeks to stifle your hope, I will whisper my truth into your soul. Fear not the trials that come, for they are but the soil in which my promise of abundant life will grow. Do not expect destruction, but anticipate my hand in the revival of your spirit, for I have called you to a life overflowing with grace. You will rise above the turmoil and declare to the world that it is my unbounded love that sustains, molds, and frees you, propelling you forward into the brilliance of your destiny. If ever the enemy dares approach, spewing lies about your worth, telling you that you are unworthy, broken, or beyond my reach, let courage burn in your spirit like a flame. Stand tall, lift your hands toward the heavens, and declare to all creation that the one who spun galaxies into being, who rules over the expanse of the universe, has woven promises into the fabric of your life, promises that will and must come to pass. The enemy's threats are empty, his power weak and frail. He trembles at the sight of you standing firm in truth, for he knows he cannot crush a soul I have redeemed, sealed by the blood of the Lamb. Though your eyes may not see it, outside your door there is a spiritual inscription in crimson, marking this home as a dwelling of my beloved child, protected by my almighty hand. This is your reality, when you are clothed in faith. The enemy, like a thief caught in the light of day, flees before you. He is the father of lies, whispering distorted half-truths to unsettle your peace, but do not listen. Do not entertain his words. Turn your face toward me, lift your voice, and declare your love for me. Remind me that you still believe every promise I have spoken. Now move forward with boldness, with expectation, to claim the blessings I have set before you on this very day. Close your eyes for a moment, take a deep breath, and feel my peace settle over you. Can you sense the shift in the atmosphere? The darkness flees, the anxiety melts, and a holy stillness fills the space where you stand. My spirit surrounds you like a cloak, whispering comfort and hope deep into the corners of your heart. I grant you the right to live fully, not merely to endure, but to thrive in a peace that the world cannot know. Yes, those around you may quake with tension, their voices trembling with fear, but you, my child, are not part of that chaos. You need not carry their burdens. In this sacred space, just you and I, you are free to drink deeply from my calm. In every second of this communion, let my presence linger within you like honey on your lips. You can find me here anytime. At the first light of dawn or in the quiet of the early morning, I will be waiting. My presence never tires, never fades. Even when you feel unsteady, I remain unshaken. Even when you feel unwanted, my heart is filled with delight in you. When you think you cannot go on, I stand ready to fill you with new life. All I ask is that you come in these precious moments to be with me, whether to speak your heart or simply to be still and let my love bathe your soul. Here we share secrets that restore your faith. Here we forge a bond that no trial can tear apart. If only you knew how far you have come, how far you have traveled by holding my hand through both storm and sunshine, you would fall to your knees in awe and praise. Mark this day, for it is unlike any other. This is a threshold, a moment of eternal significance. I am pressing my seal upon your heart, an indelible mark that proclaims to all realms, this one belongs to me. Before the angels and all of creation, I affirm your worth. You are chosen, cherished, and commissioned. No adversary, no destructive force can stand against what I have anointed. No darkness can ever overshadow the brilliance I have placed within you. Let these truths sink deep into your spirit, reshaping your very perspective. When you fully understand the magnitude of my love, you will see that in my presence, all your limitations dissolve. I have poured blessing upon blessing into your life, some visible now, others waiting to be revealed. You will come to know that through my strength, all things are possible. Who dares to challenge you when I have already declared you victorious? You bear my name, you carry my authority. I am with you, always and forever, more than enough to sustain you. You are not some passive observer in the unfolding of this life. No, you are a cherished participant in a grand divine tapestry, intricately woven by my hand. Even when the world around you trembles and falters, my love remains steadfast and unshaken, the strongest force that ever was or will be. It is love that formed you, love that wraps you in its tender embrace, love that protects your dreams from all harm, love that paves the way where there seemed to be no hope. Immerse yourself, soul deep, in this love that is endless and unyielding, and watch with awe as mountains that once seemed immovable crumble before you. Watch as the chains that bound you are broken, as gates of bronze swing open wide, as if the very heavens themselves have yielded to the might of my will. This is not some distant promise, a vague hope for a future time. It is the living, breathing reality of the present moment. I am here, with you now, shaping your path, your destiny, with every heartbeat you take, with every breath you draw. Trust in me. Lean not on your own understanding, and turn a deaf ear to the hollow whispers of the enemy. When you rise, know this: the heavens themselves rejoice. When you call upon my name, I will answer, I will not tarry. I will teach you, gently but firmly, to walk by faith, to see with the eyes of eternity, and to stand unshaken, unyielding, no matter the storm that rages against you. For I am the God who fights for you, who blesses you, who crowns you with love and mercy new every morning. I know the secret shape of your heart, its deepest aches, its tender scars, the silent tears it holds within. I am the Lord your God, the one who formed you, even before you drew your first breath. I am the one who whispers my truth into the deepest recesses of your spirit, even now, in this very moment. Do not, I beg you, compare me to those earthly fathers you have known, who failed you, grew weak in their resolve, or turned away from the sacred bond they once shared with you. Perhaps your father's love was broken, his affection conditional, his presence fleeting when you needed him most. Do not, I say again, measure me by their frail and flawed example. I am different, infinitely different, and I long for you to feel that truth, to have it tremble through your soul like a symphony of grace. Let this knowledge of my love, unwavering and perfect, settle deep in your heart, like the gentle rain that falls upon parched earth, bringing life to all it touches. Stay here with me a little longer. You need not explain yourself, nor apologize for the weight you carry. No need to grasp for words that you think might please me. Just remain with me in the silence, and let the burdens you've borne for so long fall away. Let them trickle from your shoulders like stones tumbling from the edge of a cliff. Feel the tension melt from your muscles as my presence envelops you, fills you, saturates every part of your being. Even as you stand there, breathing me in, know that I am working, lifting the weight from your back, breaking the chains that have held your heart captive, allowing your weary mind to rest in the truth of my endless compassion. When you step back into the world again, when the day calls you to rise, notice the subtle change that has taken place within you. Your face will reflect a peace that no chaos can shatter, a serenity that no sorrow can uproot. You will walk with lightness, speak with calm, and carry a gentleness that confounds those who knew you before. Where others are tossed in the whirlwind of their own emotions, you will stand firm like a tree planted by the streams of living water, stable, fruitful, unshakable. And I call you to return to this place, to this sacred moment, every morning as the first light of dawn touches the horizon. Let me fill you once more, pouring my love into your soul like a river that flows endlessly from the heart of eternity. For I have always been there, even in those seasons when you could not see my hand, when the deserts of your life stretched barren and dry before you, when the sun beat down upon your soul and you thought you would perish from thirst. In those times, I caused water to spring forth from places you thought would never yield. And in the valleys of sorrow, when darkness threatened to swallow you whole, I was there, steadying you, holding you close, guiding you through the storm. Again and again I have rescued you from corners that seemed beyond escape, from trials that seemed too great to bear. Do not be deceived by the things you cannot yet understand. Resist the temptation to let doubt fester in your heart like a wound that refuses to heal. Instead, let gratitude rise within you, becoming a shield that guards your soul against the enemy's lies. For if not for my watchful care, you would have fallen long ago. It is my love that has kept you standing through the fiercest storms. I know, beloved, that trust does not come easily to you. Your heart is tender, bruised, raw from the weight of wounds that run deep. The thought of allowing love to enter again causes you to flinch, for you have been surrounded by those who claim to care, but whose love was nothing but a mask to hide the hidden trap set to rob you of something precious. They taught you to view love as a weapon, something to guard against, not as a refuge, a safe haven. But I tell you now, The anger and sorrow that have twisted themselves around your heart were never meant to stay there. They were never meant to define you. You were not created for bitterness, for fear, for this weariness that has become a constant companion. You were never meant to carry these burdens. They were never yours to bear. Rise, O weary soul, and greet the dawn, for it is I who stands ever near, ready to lift the weight that burdens your heart. I offer you a vision anew, a sight beyond the confines of this fleeting world, a way of seeing that unveils beauty in the smallest of things, revealing my tender hand upon every blessing. Open your eyes to perceive my fingerprints in the winds that blow and the rays of sunlight that warm your skin, for in each you will find goodness, even in the places where your heart least expects it. Yet still, your spirit wrestles against the truth, clinging to the lie that you can walk alone, that no help is needed. I see it now, the inner protest, the silent defiance that stirs within you, the belief that you are enough in your own strength. But let me show you, dear one, what the eye of flesh cannot see. Deep within you lies a soul scarred, wounds both old and new, their shadows shaping how you view the world, how you see yourself. Yet I come to you with healing, healing that touches not just the body, but the very essence of who you are. I bring balm for your mind, comfort for your heart, and restoration to every hidden corner of your being. I will silence the restless whispers that say you are unworthy of love. I will calm the storms that rage within, quenching the fires of anger, soothing the doubts that cloud your peace. Like a masterful artist, I will refine you, shaping your raw edges, molding you into the likeness of the person I always meant for you to be. My peace will flow into your brokenness, like golden light flooding a room long sealed in darkness, warming your spirit and healing your wounds. This moment, beloved, is not by chance. You are hearing my voice now because I have chosen, in this very instant, to speak life into your existence. A miracle, vast and wondrous, is unfolding before you, tailored to your deepest needs, preparing to spring forth in your life and in the lives of those you hold dear. Imagine, if you will, the tenderness of my touch upon your lips, my divine presence warming your words, softening them, until they carry life where once they bore the poison of bitterness. No longer shall words of despair and hurt pass from your mouth, but instead, words of blessing, of healing, of hope. You will speak with power, declaring life even over barren places, and where once despair ruled, hope shall take root. Though you may not yet understand the depth of what I offer, though you may feel unworthy, uncertain, let me reassure you, my love for you is unwavering. It does not falter, it does not grow weak. My promises to you stand unbroken, regardless of what your past holds or the trials you have faced. Each new day is a testament to my mercy, each breath a call to trust me anew. Look for me, like the gardener seeks the first signs of spring, and you will see how I renew you. I cause flowers of hope to bloom where once only thorns of pain grew. And with each passing day, step by step, I will be there, waiting with arms wide to enfold you in my embrace once more. Hear me now, beloved child, for I speak to the very depths of your heart. I know the road you have traveled. I have felt every tremor of your soul, seen every tear fall silently in the dark. You wonder how it is you still stand, how it is you have endured the storms, both those within and those that rage about you. Know this, it is I, the Lord, who made you, who breathed life into you, and who has never once left your side. I have stood watch over your life, guarding the doorway of your destiny, shielding you from unseen snares, whispering truth into your spirit when all other voices tried to drown me out. You may have thought yourself unworthy of my presence, ashamed of your failures, or fearful that your past has rendered you too broken for my love. Yet my love for you is not fragile, not fleeting. It is a wellspring that flows endlessly toward you, untainted by your flaws, unbound by your mistakes. I have chosen to remain with you, not in spite of who you are, but because of who you are to me. You are a precious treasure, carefully crafted with purpose, beloved beyond measure, and you are still here, still breathing, because my faithfulness sustains you. Hear me now. I have never once faltered, never once turned my face away from you. Yes, you have suffered, and your heart has shattered under the weight of grief. But look at where you stand now. Though you may feel weary, you are stronger than before. What you perceive as lost opportunities, I have used to protect you, to steer you away from dangers you could not see. I have pruned away the things that might have harmed you, separated you from those who wore kindness as a mask while harboring hidden agendas. I have shielded you from the fleeting illusions that would have bound your spirit. Your feet have not faltered, but have been guided through paths of trials and triumphs, each step shaping you, refining you, preparing you for a destiny greater than you can yet imagine. My ways are not your ways, and my plans stretch beyond the horizons of your sight, stretching beyond the limits of your understanding. Do not fight this truth. Instead, let it be the foundation of your peace. Speak it. Declare it with your heart open wide. God's purpose surpasses all. His wisdom is beyond compare. Write it upon the tablets of your soul. Let it weave into every fiber of your being. The things I have withheld from you were never a punishment. They were a cloak of protection, a loving embrace, guiding you toward a future that surpasses the narrow dreams you once held so dearly. It is time now to let go of the past, to stop chasing shadows of what could have been, to cease replaying memories that no longer belong to you. Lift your gaze toward the future I have been tenderly preparing for you. A future that blooms and flourishes from the seed of your faith. Trust in me and watch as I open doors that once seemed locked behind insurmountable walls. Even the desires buried deep within your heart, the dreams that were forgotten beneath layers of doubt, they are not mere figments of fantasy. They were planted by me, like seeds in the soil, waiting for the perfect season to burst forth in magnificent bloom. As you surrender to my will, I will breathe upon these dreams, and they will sprout with life and blessing. And in that moment, when the fullness of my purpose comes to fruition, you will know without a shadow of a doubt that it was my hand that orchestrated it all. I long to surprise you with my goodness, to overwhelm you with my mercy, to show you how deeply you are cherished, how immeasurable my love is for you. Look at me and feel my love pouring into your soul, washing over you like the warm glow of the morning sun. I am here, placing my hand gently upon your head, calming the storms that rage within you. Let the warmth of my presence melt away the chains of worry, the heavy burdens of pain, and the lingering ache of old wounds. You need no longer carry the weight of bitterness or regret. Surrender them to me, and in return, I will fill you with a peace that transcends all understanding, a peace that the world cannot give. A time of revival is upon you. A season of abundance is drawing near. Can you feel it? The barren land of your life is about to flourish. Fruit will hang heavy from branches that once seemed dead, and I will reset the rhythm of your journey, strengthening your legs to run with faith toward what lies ahead. Open your heart, embrace what I am pouring out, and speak your faith aloud to me. Declare that you trust in my every promise and feel the assurance that I have bound myself to you in an eternal covenant of love. I do not lie, nor do I change like the shifting shadows of the passing day. My words are unshakable, and my truth stands firm. Even now, as you pause to listen, I am infusing your soul with a peace so deep, so pure, that it calms every fear and fills your heart with sweetness that can only come from my holy love. Do you feel it? My oil of blessing flows over you like warm honey, smoothing away the jagged edges of doubt and worry, dissolving the fears that have clung to your spirit. This is your moment. Be still, and let my gentle voice echo through your soul. Come closer to me. Do not linger at the edge of the river, but step in. Let the cool, cleansing waters wash over your feet. Feel the refreshing current that carries my blessing, not danger. Wade deeper, until the waters reach your knees, then your waist, until you are fully immersed in the healing stream. Let go of the burdens that you have carried, the pain that has clung to you through the days. Surrender it all, and as you sink deeper into these healing waters, let your spirit be at rest. When you can stand no longer, let yourself float in my arms. I have a vessel waiting for you, a boat of mercy and purpose. Come aboard, and I will carry you toward the horizon of my perfect will, where crowns of honor await those who have endured with faith, those who have resisted the schemes of the enemy and held fast to me without wavering. Yes, you are mine, forever and always. Do you know the value you hold in my eyes? It is beyond measure. In my presence you are treasured beyond words. I know the struggles that weigh upon you, the nights filled with restless questions, the doubts that swirl like stormy winds in your mind. Take heart, my beloved, for I will quiet those cries. I will strengthen you so powerfully that those who witness your transformation will stand in awe. You will testify that it was not by chance, nor by your own strength, but by my sovereign hand that you were lifted above every trial. So do not resist my invitation. Yield your soul to me. Let my words echo through the chambers of your mind, filling the empty spaces with memories of my faithfulness. Remember the times when I delivered you from darkness, when I shielded you from harm, and when I pulled you from the jaws of despair. Recall how I intervened when all hope seemed lost, how I clothed you in my mercy and restored your soul. I long to decorate the walls of your heart with these reminders, so that as you walk forward, step by step on the path I have prepared, you will carry with you the stories of my love, my protection, my unwavering faithfulness. In my presence, there is always love, always healing, and always the promise of abundant blessings. Move forward, beloved, with a faith that silences your fears, a faith that saturates your future with hope. Rest in the assurance that I watch over you, that I delight in you, and that each new day brings you closer to the fullness of my promise. Your prayers stir my heart. The tenderness of your soul moves me to acts of mercy. There are depths in my heart that you have yet to understand, and I yearn to reveal them to you, for you are not like the many who wander through life blind to the wonders that I have hidden, mysteries woven into the fabric of existence itself. There are truths that are mine alone to give, reserved for you, because I see the fierce faith that burns within you, a fire kindled not by circumstance, but by a steadfastness that cannot be shaken. Humble, yes, but unyielding in your devotion. When you come before me, it is not with half-heartedness. No, you come with a sincerity so pure that it touches me beyond measure, a faithfulness that spills into the way you live, the quiet decisions you make in secret moments when no one is watching. Your integrity speaks louder than words ever could. The seeds of my promises, once planted deep within the soil of your soul, are now blooming, their fruits ripening under the warmth of my love. Do you doubt that these things are meant for you? Do you wonder if the winds of fate have overlooked your name? But hear me now. This message is for you alone, no mere coincidence, but an appointment I arranged before time began, an intimate conversation between your heart and mine. Take my words and hold them close, child, for I speak with all the might of heaven's will. Do not allow doubt to steal what I offer, nor let skepticism tarnish the truth I proclaim. My love for you is grander than any earthly throne, more powerful than the mightiest forces of nature, and more enduring than the eternal mountains. I am your eternal Father, your constant guide, and the friend who will never leave your side. From the moment you first breathed in the air of this world to the last breath you shall take, I have been, I am now, and I always will be near to you. You stand on the edge of a great and magnificent unfolding. Your eyes cannot yet see the fullness of what lies ahead, but I tell you with confidence, a treasure trove of blessings waits for you. Gifts prepared with such care, each one destined to unfold at the perfect moment, revealing the divine purpose written in the stars, just for you. You may wonder, why me, Lord? And I answer, because I love you with a love that cannot be measured, a love that seeks only your highest good. This love is eternal, it is unbreakable, and it is yours, always. But know this, your heart has grown. It has matured in wisdom and strength, softened in the right places and hardened in others. And now, in this moment, you are ready to receive the fullness of all that I have set aside for you. I am pouring into you a strength from the heavens, a resilience that defies the logic of the world. You will stand firm when all else crumbles, for you are now filled with a supernatural might that no earthly power can comprehend. Your mind, once clouded, is now filled with wisdom beyond measure, and those around you will gaze in awe, questioning the source of the insight that flows from your lips. And yet, I will give you more. Challenges will come, opportunities disguised as trials, and though they may seem daunting at first, know that these are not stumbling blocks. No, they are stepping stones leading you higher, lifting you to a place you have never dreamed, a place where you will see and know me more fully. Every obstacle, every test, brings you closer to the summit of your spiritual ascent. And at that summit, you will find the abundance I have promised you, wholeness for your family, health for your children, provision for your table, stability in your work, and the clearing away of every burden that once weighed you down. Wait, child, be patient. My blessings will not come all at once, like a crashing wave, but will unfold slowly, like a tapestry woven in the secret places of my will. Every thread will reveal a part of my grand design. You must change how you view your obstacles. Cast aside the lies of defeat that have plagued your heart. There is no chain that can bind you, no wall that can contain you, no darkness that can smother the flame of your faith. You are mine, and I have elevated you to a new level of trust, a new understanding of the power I have placed within you. And yet, I ask that you walk in wisdom, rise each morning with joy that courses through your veins, meet every trial with courage and steadfastness. Know this, you are never alone. You are enveloped in my love, shielded by my presence, guided by my hand. I long to pour out upon you blessings that overflow every boundary, blessings that exceed all you have known. Picture yourself stepping into the rushing river of my spirit, its waters clear and living, washing away the remnants of your fear, saturating your heart, renewing your mind. Even now, as you take in these words, my love expands within you, showing you its immeasurable, boundless nature. From this moment, a holy spark ignites within your soul, a revival so pure and bright it cannot be contained. Your prayers and praises ascend to my throne, and in response, I send waves of blessings to restore your spirit, rekindle your joy, and renew your strength. Doubt no longer, child, but stand firm in the truth that my love for you is not only real, but powerful enough to change everything. Speak these words aloud, I believe, and wrap your heart in the courage that I provide. Confront every trial without fear. Let no voice of pessimism rattle the peace I have established in you. Look around you. Many chase after fleeting happiness, spinning in circles, seeking joy in empty opinions and hollow promises. They may mock your faith, laugh at your trust, but you have chosen a different path. You have clung to my promises, even when the night seemed long and dark. For this, I honor you. And now, I pledge again, I will never leave you. I will never abandon you. Day and night I will stand guard over you, protecting you from enemies seen and unseen. I am deeply concerned for your inner world, for the peace that resides there. It is my greatest joy to guide you into the fullness of the life I have prepared for you. Oh, how deeply I yearn for you, my beloved, to immerse your heart and mind in the fullness of my truth. I long to fill your thoughts with the light of my holy word, to anchor your dreams and desires in the wisdom of my counsel. I care dearly that your plans align with my will, for in that alignment, in the surrender of your will to mine, lies the true prosperity of your soul. Do not measure prosperity by the fleeting riches of this world, for though I shall provide for all your needs, I call you to understand that prosperity is far more than mere material gain. It is the complete wholeness of your being, bathed in the divine favor that flows from my love. Do not allow the voices of the world to press upon you, pushing you to act out of fear or the desperate longing for approval. I am calling you to something far greater, a path where wisdom flourishes and peace fills your soul. In the stillness of your heart, turn toward me and seek my voice in the quiet moments we share. There, my child, I will illuminate the way before you, not a path to mere success, but a way to a life of abundance, rich in meaning and purpose. Let not the whispers of failure, those stale voices of defeat, find a place in your thoughts. Understand this timeless truth. You are cradled in my eternal love, a love that is unyielding, that will prove itself mighty in your life, lifting you above every trial and tribulation. Do you know, my child, how deeply you are cherished? Do you understand the immeasurable worth I have placed upon your life? Let this truth fill you with boldness. Let it transform you from within until fear no longer has dominion over your decisions. Let courage rise up within you like rivers of living water, and let it flow through every fiber of your being. Immerse yourself in my word, for hidden within its pages are treasures of wisdom, promises of divine guidance that will light your path. No longer will you stumble in the dark uncertainty of your own understanding, for with my promises as your guide, you will walk in victory. I cover you, my beloved, with my protective love, steadfast and nurturing. I infuse you with strength that will enable you to leap over every obstacle, to shatter chains of limitation, to stand tall before every adversary, both seen and unseen. What more could you desire than the assurance that the Lord of all creation is on your side? Bring me your doubts, your deepest fears, and lay them before me, for I am listening. I long for my will to bloom in your life like a lush, fruitful garden, bearing fruit in every season. I desire that my power be so real, so tangible in your daily life, that those who observe you will have no doubt that I am moving in your behalf. Together we shall shape your destiny, not as mere happenstance, but as something extraordinary. You, my child, are not just a recipient of blessings, but a chosen instrument, a vessel through which my healing power will flow to a broken world. Begin where you are, in the place where your influence is most profound, your home. Let it become a sacred space, a sanctuary where scarcity yields to abundance, where the fog of poverty lifts and vanishes, replaced by the certainty that I, the Lord, am your provider. The emotional wounds that once seemed beyond healing will fade away, soothed by my love. Old grudges and bitterness will crumble beneath the weight of forgiveness, making room for compassion and understanding to take root. Your family will rediscover joy, like an old friend long forgotten, and your home will shine as a refuge of peace, a beacon of my faithfulness. And from this place of restoration, my blessings will ripple outwards, touching lives beyond your walls. Do you see it now? Do you feel the weight of what I am doing in your life? Be brave, my beloved. Do not succumb to trembling. Lift your voice in praise and proclaim my grace, for it is this grace that redeems and transforms. Let those around you know that the blessings they see in your life are not the result of chance or luck, but the direct gift of my hand. Encourage them to recognize the good that surrounds them, to cherish the gifts I have given them, and to never forget the giver. If they truly desire to see their futures reshaped and their destinies elevated, They must acknowledge me in all their endeavors, placing me at the center of their hearts. I'm here now, my child, hovering near, waiting for your response. I have spoken promises over you, promises of hope and destiny. It is time to step into your rightful place, to carry my glory into every corner of your life. As you move forward, remember, you are never alone, never without my guidance, never beyond the reach of my hand. Let these words strengthen your faith and ignite a conviction in you that my power is more